Good evening, everyone. This is Staff One Steward, Sam Tom Union, Adam Robert Tom, running this week's Monday Night Emergency Team Net. It is Monday, the August 21st, 2023. Before we continue, is there any emergency traffic for the net? Okay, hearing none. I'm going to talk a little bit about this last weekend. It was quite an eventful weekend for our team. Luckily, we didn't get affected too badly over here in Gardena, right? So, what you all know is I'm talking about the severe weather net that we had, tropical storm. And of course, as things go in this world, we also got hit by a earthquake and several aftershocks. So this was the severe weather slash earthquake net, emergency team net. And the results from the net are very positive, and I'm very proud of all you guys. A lot of the training that we've done came forward in this. And yes, there was some mistakes, but that's the way it is. Uh, we make mistakes and we learn and we get stronger for the next time, right? When the earthquake came up, it lasted, excuse me, with the severe storm warning and then the earthquake. We were online for over 2 days, probably closer to 2.5 days. During that time, we ran a net. I believe it was Saturday at, what was it, 6 p.m. And we had a lot of people. We had a big turnout. A lot of people checked into the net. City council, the police department, the fire department. Just many people checked in, and we've got a long list of people. I'm not going to read the list off, right? So as you all know, we ran a net, and then we went kind of dark. I did not call another net, but the instructions were, as you all heard, um, if you have an emergency, you are to call 911, and only if you call 911 will you come up on our net and then fill us in. Um, we got no emergency calls to 911 that I know of, and we had no people coming up on our net reporting anything, and that is, well, that's as good as you can get, right? Um, during those 2.5 days, we were monitoring the net 24/7. We had a number of operators that were monitoring, and I'm very proud. They put a lot of time, over a couple hundred hours, of all of them just monitoring. And I'm going to read off some of the names and thank all of you, right? We had Staff 2 Travis, he did a lot of work as net control. Raphael George 216 acted as a scribe, and he did a lot of work, a lot of monitoring. We had Jim Hawthorne 202, Kenny Hawthorne 203, Gary Cert 06, and Mary Staff 3 all were monitoring. I have a feeling I'm missing somebody there, other than myself, of course. We had all these people. Oh, and also Barbara from Village Mobile Home Park. They did an awesome job over there, and we need to thank Barbara and Jimmy Presley over there because they have a lot of people over in that facility that they had to watch out for, and they were monitoring, and they did a great job. So congratulations to Village Mobile Home Park. Okay, so uh, firefighter Anthony Dixon came up and he kept us informed with what was going on from the county fire level. He has his county fire radio, and if there was any issues, he was going to call us and let us know. And thank God we didn't have any major issues. So we want to especially thank firefighter Dixon for coming on the frequency and just protecting our back. So thank you, Anthony. We also had Mayor Serta, Councilman Tanaka, Councilwoman Francis, and Art Gascanian all were monitoring the net. want to thank all of them for being there. It's wonderful to know that we, as volunteers, we have the city council, uh, just more than words, they're backing it up, they're helping us. So thank you, city council. Okay, I know there's a lot more I could probably say, but you know what? Let's get into tonight's net. And by the way, before we go through the net, I just want to mention something. We're not going to have a net next Monday. There'll be no net next Monday. I kind of give you a little time off after what we just went through, which also means Labor Day comes after that. So we have no nets on Labor Day. So you guys are getting a 2 week break on this, a 2 week break. And of course, we will be here monitoring in case another earthquake or God knows what comes up. So we'll be here, but you guys are getting a 2 week break. And I'll miss you guys, but we'll be here for you in case you need to contact us. Okay, I do have a couple of messages. One of them is from Captain Osorio. So let me go through these messages, important messages. Let me read the first message from Captain Osorio of the Gardena Police Department, and it is follows: AC3 checking in from home in Carson. Thanks, thank you to everyone who monitored the net over the last couple of days. Thanks, we didn't have any major reported damage. Thanks for all you do. And that's a really nice message from the captain. He does have one more message. Let me read that one. Captain Sawyer also says, don't forget there's the Battle of the Badges blood drive tomorrow at Rush Gym from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come donate blood and help us save lives. So Captain Sawyer says the Battle of the Badges blood drive, Rush Gym, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And end of messages for Captain Osorio. I have one message from the Gardena EOC manager, Tim Tran, and his message. He's checking in from, and he wanted to let us know that LA County EOC system demobilized at noon today, so there's no other messages coming from him, but he just wanted us to know that things have calmed down. LA County EOC demobilized, and I guess that's a really good thing. So, end of message from EOC coordinator Tim Tran. Okay, with the roll call and try to get through this pretty quickly. LA County DCS at the Alameda Sheriff Station. LA County Fire, firefighter Dixon Anthony. I believe the repeater tried the ID at that time. Firefighter Dixon, are you there? Moving on, City of Gardena leadership. Mayor Serta, are you there today, ma'am? Councilman Tanaka.
Hey, Councilman Tanaka, approximate 158 in Western. Just a real short message.
Please, sir, come forward with your message.
Very proud of all the work that everybody did these past couple of days. I appreciate all the teamwork. And the last thing is, please give blood tomorrow if you can. It does save lives. End the message. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Thank you for being there for us, too. Councilwoman Francis, she did a live stream check-in, and so did Councilman Tanaka. But Councilwoman Francis, are you on the radio tonight? Councilman Castanian, are you there today, sir? Okay, Gardena Police Department, Sergeant Messina, are you there tonight, sir? Chief Sabella, are you there tonight, sir? Do we have the Gardena PD Watch Commander or Detective Dixon? Gardena EOC Manager Tim, he's out of range, I'm sure, but he did, like I said, he gave us that message on the live stream, but I'll call him anyways. Tim, are you out there tonight, sir? Are you near the repeater? Gardena Valley Baptist Church.
This is Gardena Valley Baptist Church. Barbara, I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for checking in for the church. I will call you again later. Uh, Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara, who that crew did a wonderful crew. We need to commend them for taking care of the community. Barbara, one more time. Village Mobile Home Park, Barbara. Village Mobile Home Park, Jim.
Village Mobile Home Park Gym, location Gramercy and Artesia. Thank you for the compliments. No message for the net.
Well, Jim, you guys deserve, you earn those compliments. Presley, are you there?
I am. This is pretty city location at 7100 Gramercy Place. I am Patricia. I don't have any message for the net. And I appreciate for the uh, things that you undergone with us during that tornado. So thank you very much for your active participation, especially leading us. Thank you, thank you.
Not a problem, ma'am. Not a problem. Okay, I'm going to move on down to the staff. This is Stewart. I'm here. Staff 2, Travis.
This is Staff 2, Travis. I'm at 166 in Western, and I have no news for the net.
Thank you, Travis. Travis really helped me out by running that when I was not around. I really appreciate there was a lot of people monitoring, but Travis kind of took a lot of the forefront, and I do appreciate that. Staff 3, Mary.
This is Staff 3 Mary Adam Robert Young, approximate location 145th and Gramercy, and just a message for the net tonight.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Even though the Red Cross is not doing the blood drive tomorrow, I do encourage everyone to go and put their arms out and get stuck and give us some very much needed blood. Doesn't matter where you give, just be sure and give and a message.
Thank you, ma'am. It's really, we appreciate you having you here. And I'm assuming we're not giving MedNet the kind of break that everybody else is getting.
Well, I did send them an email, and Travis, you are on tomorrow, so you might mention to them tomorrow that during an emergency, they need to have their radios on. I will be out of town, so I won't have my radio with me until next week. Thanks for running the net, sir.
You're welcome. We just have for Judy. Are you there today, sir? Dewey and Ray were monitoring many hours. They weren't talking a lot, but they were there in case we needed them, and I really appreciate their participation. Now we have Staff 5, Wendy. Wendy, are you there?
Good evening, this is Staff 5.
Wendy, where's your location, please, ma'am?
171 in Yukon. Do you copy me?
Yes, ma'am. Copy you loud and clear. Wendy, you ran the net, I believe, was yesterday. She did a terrific job where we closed out and everything. So, Wendy, thank you very much for running a terrific net, and we appreciate you being there.
No, thank you, staff on Stewart. This is staff by Wendy, Wynn Edwards, Nora, Debbie Young, location 171 in Yukon. I just want to say everybody did a great job, a great team, and that's how we work. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Wendy. Okay, George 214, Bill. George 216, Raphael.
This is Joshua 6, Raphael, Robert, Adam, Frank, Adam, Edward, Lincoln. My approximate locations are Harvard Boulevard between 158 and 162nd. No passage for
Thank you, Raphael. And Raphael, he's kind of a quiet guy, but he was on the net the whole 2.5 days. He was being a scribe. He was writing down everything that was going on. And Raphael, he's up and coming member here. So thank you, Raphael, for all your service. We really appreciate you being there, sir. George 222, Ray. George 223, 224, Barry and Diane. Sorry about the delay there. I couldn't turn the page over. Let's go George 225, James. George 308, Nearly. Let's get down to the CERT teams. I believe it was last Friday. Tri-City CERT was deployed to Long Beach due to the sandbags. They were deployed by LA County Fire. And I know that Cindy and some of the crew was there. CERT 02, Cindy?
Yes, Gardena 02 Cindy. Approximate location is Western Cabbington. Yes, they have two messages for the net.
We'll take those messages and maybe you can tell us just how hard they worked you over there doing sandbags.
Okay, yes, that is the first message. It's three of us, answered the call to be deployed by Long Beach Fire upon invitation from Captain Hasagawa from LA County Fire. And we went on Saturday, which is the 19th, and we were there from 10 a.m. to nearly 6 p.m. That day. Break. We were sandbagging alongside the Long Beach CERT, the lifeguards, and Long Beach Fire Department. And it was a really great collaboration to all work together. And yes, we worked all day sandbagging. And Michael did a little bit of, well, he did a lot of traffic control. But basically, we built a sandbag and on all day long and transported bags to people's cars and really interacted with the residents, even the children, and they were helping to shovel sand, break. So it was a really good opportunity, and we just love working with Long Beach Fire. They have a really great CERT team as well, and Captain Jake Heflin is really wonderful as a CERT leader, and he really is wonderful in trying to collaborate with other CERT teams as well. So it was a good day. So Gerald, Miotti, Michael, and I were the three that were able to be deployed. And upon very short notice, basically, I called people at 9:30 on Friday night in order to be ready the next day. So it was really short notice, but well worth it. Right? Okay, so the second message is we will be, City of Gardena will be hosting a CERT class, a 20-hour free class taught by LA County Fire. And we finally got our location all set, which will be at the Knoxville Auditorium, with the hands-on training being at the fire station. So we're open for registration, and registration is online or through Rosemary, and I will be sending out that information out to those who have signed up, and and also give opportunity for others to sign up for the class too. I think that's all of my messages in case anyone has any questions.
Okay, Cindy, there was a lot of stuff there. Thank you for your service, especially going to Long Beach. Okay, let's continue on to Gardena Cert 04, Miss Virginia.
This is Gardena Cert Virginia. I'm sorry, Gardena Cert 04 Virginia. Victor Ida Robert George, Ida Nora Ida Adam. Approximate location 168 Mirando, and no message for the net.
Thank you, Virginia. Cert 0, Gary.
This is Gardena Cert 06, Gary, Excel, George, Adam, Robert Young. Approximate location is Artesia, Normandy. No messages for tonight's net. Thank you very much.
Gary, I am curious if since you're head of the CERT radio team, did you have any comments about the emergency net?
I thought it went very, very well, and I was really surprised to see how many operators there were in this emergency. And I think it went well. There's very little to criticize about what happened there. It's good practice for everyone, and they'll understand the protocol involved in radio communications. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Your words are always informative. Okay, let's go on down to CERT 09 one more time, Barbara.
This is this is Gardena Cert 09 Barbara. Boy Adam Robert Adam. My approximate location is 138th and Budlong, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Barbara. Let's move on down to CERT 012, Michael.
This is 012 Michael, Mary Ida, King Edward. Approximate location, Artesia and Gramercy Place. And no messages for the net. Cindy covered it all.
Thank you, Michael, for checking in. Thank you for your service, sir. Let's go on down to CERT 014, Richard. He can do the live stream check-in. Richard, can you get into the repeater, sir?
This is Gardena Cert 014 Richard, approximately 23rd and Avalon, and I have no messages for the net. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. You were a little broken up, but we got it. So thank you for your service. Gardena Cert 015, Jim.
This is CERT 015. My approximate location is 182nd and Hawthorne. No messages for the net.
Jim, were you one of the gentlemen, and I apologize to you, were you monitoring over the 24 hours or
so? Just a little bit before we did the net the other day, but nothing officially, right?
Okay, because I had the feeling I was forgetting somebody, and I thought it might have been you. Okay, thank you, Jim, for your participation. You've become a valuable member, so thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you, Stuart.
Gardena Cert 016, Gerald.
Good evening, everyone. This is 016 Gerald, George, Edward, Robert, Alan, Lincoln, David. No message, excuse me. Location is San Mateo in the city of Fountain Valley. And I also have a good experience in Long Beach. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Gerald. Uh, let me see. Gardena Cert 020, Matthew. One more time. Matthew 020. Cert 021, Eric.
This is Cert 021 Eric, Edward Robert Ida Charles King, approximate location 152nd and spinning, and I have no messages for the net.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you joining the team. Okay, let's go down to Hawthorne Cert. They play an important pivotal role here. Hawthorne Henry 201, Dennis. Next, we have Hawthorne Cert Henry 202, Jim. And if you or Kenny could talk about the activation that Hawthorne did at the City Hall EOC and the main EOC.
This is Hawthorne Cert Henry 202, Jim, John Ida Mary, approximate location 135th Street and the 405 freeway. Stuart, I can cover that if you would like me to do the Hawthorne update.
Let's go ahead, sir.
Thank you, Stuart. It was a pleasure being part of this tropical storm net and being the main conduit of information from Sam English to the net regarding Hawthorne break. He did let me know yesterday that the Hawthorne Emergency Operations Center was being activated, partly due to the fact that a flood control channel in the city of Hawthorne was at 80% capacity, and there was concern that there might be flooding from that break. It was deactivated this morning, and I consider it a privilege and an honor to be able to keep the net updated regarding the city of Hawthorne, and it was a great experience for all of us, as you said, Stuart. That's all I've got.
Thank you, Jim, for filling us in. Okay, let's go to Hawthorne Cert Henry 203, Kenny.
This is Hawthorne Cert 02. No, this is Hawthorne Cert Henry 203 Kenny, King Edward, Nor Edward Young, approximate location, El Segundo and Venice. And no messages for the net, but I do have a comment.
But you can come forward with your comment. Hey, Kenny, were you over at the Hawthorne Radio Room at all over the last couple of days?
No, I wasn't. I was here at the community because we had some concerns here. Nothing materialized, but I was here. We have some places, houses in our community that are that we thought might have possible flooding.
Okay, did you have any other comments you wanted to make, sir?
No, I'm just proud of everyone that stayed involved, and it was just nice to know that people really care. That's it for me. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kenny, and again, thank you, Jim. Hawthorne Cert Henry 221 Sonia checked in via the live stream, so I'm not going to call her. Let's go Hawthorne Henry 554, Sean.
This is Henry 554, Sean, Sam, Henry, Adam, William, Nancy, approximate location, is Torrance Beach watching the sunset. And I have nothing for the net. Thanks for doing it.
Sean, with your permission, I'm going to check Matt in 020. Okay, let's go. Hawthorne Henry 556 Dennis. LA County Tom 22 Robert. One more time. 556 Dennis, 109 Mike, or Tom 22 Robert. Okay, any later missed check-ins? Okay, everybody remember there's going to be no net next Monday. I'm giving you guys a little break. And there will be no net the week after that because it's the holiday. So you guys get over 2 weeks off. Again, we will be here during an emergency. Don't worry about that. So, okay. Anybody have a comment they want to come up with? Okay, no one with a comment. This has been the Gardena DCS Monday Night Net, also kind of a review for the earthquake slash severe weather hurricane, if you want to call it, net that we ran the last 2.5 days. It is Monday, August the 21st, 2023. I know a lot of you are tired from all the events over the weekend, so now it's a little bit of downtime. And I just want to thank everybody. And again, I'm very proud of all of you. We've worked hard for a lot of years, and so far, anytime we need you, the city needs you, you guys have been there. So a special thanks to, again, to firefighter Dixon and the city council and the police department, because they're kind of the ones that kind of drive this organization. And without them, it's really tough for the rest of us to get anything accomplished. So, okay, thank you, everyone. Proud of you all. This is Gardena DCS Staff 1. My name is Stuart. I'm closing the net for Monday, August 21st, 2023.